In this video, I will going to reveal my favorite Lewis Hamilton clips that I was using during the last years in my Lewis Hamilton edits. My name is Dani Lozano. I am an independent video editor and Formula 1 content creator. I was creating Formula 1 videos, edits and documentaries, reaching millions of views in social media. My first clip is the one I use in my edit known as The Sixth Dream by Lewis Hamilton, a tribute after achieving his 6th Formula 1 World Championship in 2019. I love this clip where I create a montage in the walls of that building where you can see the Lewis Hamilton helmet when he was driving in 2007, his first Formula 1 season in the Canadian Grand Prix. That was the first race Lewis Hamilton won in Formula 1. Very, very cool shot that represents Hamilton not only as a driver. The next clip that I use in one of my documentaries known as The 8th and 1 F1 2021 comes from the Sao Paulo Grand Prix when Lewis wins that race after an epic comeback, passing Max Verstappen. Once he wins the race, he's super happy and he goes to his crown in Mercedes, jumping into them in slow motion, and it represents the happiness after the amazing victory Lewis Hamilton achieved in 2021 that also helped him to have chances to fight for that title until the last race of the season.
Thought process of dreaming. I wanted to be Superman, an astronaut, and at the time Ayrton Senna.
The next Lewis Hamilton clip that I use in one of my documentaries known as Origins of the Silver War comes from the Singapore Grand Prix when Lewis wins and he retakes the championship lead in his fight with Nico Rosberg for the 2014 Formula 1 World Championship. I love this moment where he's doing this move, fireworks around. It's so epic, so amazing. That shot on the top of his car. The next clip I use in my Lewis Hamilton edit known as Champion EDITS, edit that I made to pay tribute to Lewis after achieving his 7th and for the moment last Formula 1 World Championship in 2020. And there is a moment where he's out of his car, he jumps out, he's a stand and looks to the air. It's really emotional. You can see some kind of tears on his eyes, and it's a very emotional moment because it represents all the efforts and sacrifices Lewis did until reach that point to be 7 times Formula 1 World Champion. As you can see here, that moment, super epic, very emotional. This is a really cool shot in slow motion as well that I really use it for my edit.
Don't listen to anybody that tells you can't achieve something, and never doubt yourself.
The next clip I use in one of my Lewis Hamilton documentaries, in this case, it's the one I use once again in my documentary known as Origins of the Silver War F1 2014. This clip came from the Hungarian Grand Prix where Lewis Hamilton, as you can see there, in qualifying, his car is on fire. The frustration you can feel and you can see Lewis Hamilton after that retirement in qualifying when his car was literally on fire. There is a clip in slow motion where he's looking to his car here, this one, and super frustrated, with the helmet, going down. Represents very well the drama I was living in that moment. The next clip comes from my documentary known as Silver vs. Red F1 2017, Clash of Champions. This clip comes from the Italian Grand Prix in qualifying, that is in wet conditions the whole session. Lewis Hamilton, after complete an extraordinary lap in wet conditions, is able to take pole position for that Italian Grand Prix. And there is a moment where he's celebrating that pole position, where you can see Lewis celebrating in the car like that in that moment. And it's really, really epic. You can see his movements, how excited he is because he knows how much important is that pole position in the title fight he's having with his rival in Ferrari at that time, Sebastian Vettel. In those days, we have no halo and we could see in a much clearer way the driver and his movements with their hands. And it's a clip that is one of my favorites, without doubts. I really love it.
Here at Monza this afternoon at Ferrari, they will be absolutely gutted.
The final clip is the one I use in my very recent edit known as Red Bear, my first Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari edit. And I decided to create this video to try to motivate Lewis Hamilton fans, and that you can see that there are a lot of highlights. And I use very different clips and very cool clips for this edit, but definitely the one I love is sitting on the right side of Ferrari, like in some kind of table with his helmet on the table in a pose that is very cool, and it's saying like, I'm the boss here, I'm Lewis Hamilton, I'm now a Ferrari driver. The clips is shown only a very short period of time, just 2-3 seconds. It's one of my favorites, and definitely when I started to create this edit, I decided to use it.
Write a new chapter.
Proud to be a part of.
Would you like to know where I found them? Patreon.com/flows. I've created a post where you can discover where I found every single clip I was talking about in this video. To get access to that post, you have the option to buy it on my Patreon page or to become a Flows Premium member. Being Flows Premium member, you have much more advantages. You will get access to all my collections where I reveal more clips that I use about other F1 drivers, and I reveal a lot of secrets about the editing process of my driver edits. You can get access to that post here, and in case you would like to watch more videos where I reveal more clips about different drivers, check this playlist. Thanks for watching, see you soon, bye bye.